Spreadsheets, the background stuff we should know. This is about Year 8 level, but make sure we all know the same words. So if you're looking at a spreadsheet is made up of rows and columns and cells all together. This will make a sheet. We can rename the sheet. We might rename it data, and that'll identify this sheet. We can have multiple sheets in a spreadsheet, and so we need to name them so we can actually know which one we refer to. In this sheet, we have the column B here highlighted in green. So all the cells in the vertical column B, that's the B column. Rows horizontal, so here the purple column, this is row number 4. So I can identify this cell here as being the cell that is B4, and it can have a unique entry. So a cell can have a unique data item. More commonly, it's in a simple number. It can be a decimal, can be a date, can be a time, as long as it's a recognized number system. We can also have some simple things like simple text. Here we can recognize them as days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We have hot dogs, drinks, ice creams. I'm going to put a total in here. Labels can be text. You can't do maths with them. You can manipulate them. We can find out how many characters, what's the left column. We can do things where we can't do basic maths. We can't add hot dogs to drinks. We can conjoin them, but we can't do the maths on them. If we have a look here, we've sold 45.5 ice creams. I don't know how we sell half an ice cream, but we started to the labels give it meaning. This number now means on Monday, this is probably the amount of ice creams that we sold, bought, whatever. It's starting to give it some meaning. So let's just fill out some data. So we can see here on Tuesday, we had a bigger day, not many ice creams. So we can enter normal basic numbers. Once we've got some numbers, we want to do some different things. The last thing that we can enter, besides numbers, remember numbers can be dates or times, we can add a formula. If I just go equals, tells the computer I'm going to add a formula. I want to say equals this, plus this, plus this. Press enter. It automatically calculates it for me. Great thing about this, if I realise I made a mistake back here, it's actually a 4 drinks. The formula recalculates. So that's a formula. I've actually said exactly what I want to do, manually enter the data. I can do a function. So a function is a special type of formula where it uses some inbuilt functions that are in there. So sum just simply adds them all up, and it adds them all up for me. Same thing again. I realise I've entered the same thing twice there because I made a mistake, and that should actually be 42. And you see once I leave that cell, it automatically updates to be there. So that's the basics. If we want to have a look at what we enter, a cell containing either labels, which can be text, words, etc., can be manipulated, but you can't do maths with them. They can contain numbers. These can be simple or complex numbers, such as times and dates, or any sort of number. And formulas simple ones, such as B3 plus B2, means the contents of B2 plus the contents of B4, or B3 times 5. Simple formulas, or can use some more complex functions. Some simple ones like sum all the numbers in the row B3 to B20, or start to do some comparative manipulation, an if statement. So if the value in B3 equals the character Y, then in this cell put A1, if not put no.